New fastest lap for Bryant, 13.5. The leader has just done a 13.7. That's a new fastest lap for Taylor, 13.5. Fastest lap for Brady, 13.1. New fastest lap for Brady, 13.0. There's a car.
Got a car to your outside. Hold your line. You're all clear high.
V.5. We've got damage. No, you've gone upside down there.
Yeah, I know.
Front right, 114 Fahrenheit. Left front, 109 Fahrenheit. There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. V6. Fastest lap for Brady, 12.9. You're currently 0.9 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 13.8. V2.
Car down low inside. Clear low, clear low.
Great.
We have damage. Right front, 119 Fahrenheit. Front left, 112 Fahrenheit.
Sorry.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. The guy behind has just done a 13.4. That puts you 1.2 off the pace. That was a 14.1. There's damage.
My bad, dude.
It's just practice.
Front right, 112 Fahrenheit. Left front, 108 Fahrenheit. There's a car approaching. Stay in your lane.
Hold your line inside.
P3.
You are all clear low. Got a car low inside. Clear down low. Inside. Clear down low.
Really?
That's my bad, dude.
We have damage. There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight. P4. You're now 1.0 off the pace. That lap time was 13.9. We have damage. Right front, 117 Fahrenheit. Front left, 111 Fahrenheit. Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. The guy behind has just done a 13.3. Your last lap time was at 14.1. Currently 1.5 off the pace. That last lap was at 14.4.
I can't hurry up.
That was at 14.6. Okay, Matthew, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That puts you 0.9 off the leader's pace. That lap was at 13.8. You're now 0.8 off the pace.
Alright.
Front right, 94%. Front left, 98%.
Let me just try it. I don't know.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. That's a new fastest lap for Brady, 13.5.
Yep, feel happy. Ah, man. Thank you. Man. Like this. God dang it.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. V11. You're now 0.9 off the pace. You've just done a 14.0. V12, that's your best lap in the session. That puts you 0.9 off the pace. Okay Matthew, you've used half your fuel. That's your fastest lap today. You're currently 0.7 off the leader's pace. The guy behind has just done a 13.9. Checker flags out, P13. That's the end of the session, 13th place.
Freaking Aiden Price. I'm supposed to. Ah. This stuff works. Why not my camera shit? Yep, there we go. All right. What the ass will look like. You have a normal race car. Right, lost the drive. Top 6 rate.
Radio check.
Radio check.
1 gallon remaining. That's a new fastest lap for Price, 13.7. New fastest lap for Price, 13.6. Fastest lap for Price, 13.6. New fastest lap for Price, 13.4.
Alright. Foster I don't care about. He's a good kid. Good boy. Good person.
Race start in 30 seconds. Okay, Matthew, there's some good drivers out there. Our target is to finish around P13. The track temp is 83 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 80. Cold tyres all round. Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number 17 in the outside column.
Where's my lane?
The pace car speed is 37 miles per hour. We need to catch car number 17. Catch up to car number 17. Heads up, get ready. Floor it, green, green, green.
Black flag.
Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve the penalty. V7. Good, he's pitting from position 8. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. V6. We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it.
Been disqualified. We need to come in and serve this penalty on this lap. That's a new fastest lap for Forster, 13.8. The gap to Finn ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Okay, Matthew, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. P6. The gap to Soap behind is now 1.4. laps left. That was 14.8. White flag, one more to go. Forster has won the race. Fastest lap for Forster, 13.7. Sixth place. Okay, it's over. Well done. That was a good result. That's the end of the session.
Save it, yes.
Ten laps. The track temp is 85 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 81.
Alright, cool.
Okay, rolling start. Stay in the pole row in the outside column. Race car speed is 36 miles per hour. Alright Matthew, get ready. Green, green, green. V4. The gap to good ahead is now 0.9. The guy in front is good, car number 11, and their rating is 2.9. The leader's just done a 14.5. New fastest lap for Connor, 14.3. The gap to good in front is now 1.3. V4. Okay Matthew, the next car is Michael, car number 15. We're halfway home, we're okay on fuel. Fastest lap for good, 14.3. The gap to P3 ahead is increasing, it's now 3.2 seconds. more lap, the gap to P3 in front is now 3.2. That's a new fastest lap for good 14.3. White flag, last lap. Connor is the winner.
Third up in the
1 gallon remaining.
go down. 1 gallon.
Fifteenth place. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. 30 laps. Make them count. This is a rolling start. Follow car number 8. The pace car speed is 37 miles per hour. We need to catch up to car number 8. Catch up to car number 8. Catch up to car number 8. Get ready, keep your nose clean. Go! The gap in front is now 0.5. The car in front is good, car number 11, and their rating is 2.9. Michael is entering the pits. He's in P4. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Number 11, does my right rear look all good?
What's your question, Ed? Zach? I can look right up. I didn't catch that.
Okay, thank you.
Price, car number 2, is leading the race. 13th place. Alright Matthew, the next car is a lap behind. New fastest lap for Price, 14.2. The guy ahead's lap time is a 14.6, P11. Finn is pitting from P7. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
Yeah, I think I know the problem, wherever it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna mumble in myself.
You're reeling. Good. In. The gap's now 0.8. P15 is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.6. He's quicker than us through turn 2.
Got a car outside. Still there, clear outside.
P10. That lap time was 15.4.
Outside, clear high, clear high.
P11. The gap to Michael ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8. That lap was at 15.5. The gap ahead is now 0.9. The next car is Michael, car number 15. That last lap was at 15.5. That's your quickest lap. The gap in front is now 1.1. Forster, car number 1 is now in the lead.
Race got taken out. Again.
We're dead last, by the way.
Okay, Matthew, the next car is Connor, car number 8, and their rating is 3.3. Price is pitting from P8. We think he'll come out just in front.
Yep.
Price, car number 2, is now leading.
One.
Connor is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.4. He's faster than you, entering turn 2. Tenth position. Okay, Matthew, you're reeling Michael in. The gap is now 0.4. He's pretty slow through turn 1. E9. Price is pitting from position 8. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out.
Keep my nose clean, hit the bottom.
Connor is getting closer. The gap's now 0.5. The guy in front is Michael, car number 15. The gap to Michael ahead is now 0.4.
Outside. Clear outside.
10th position. Okay, Matthew, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. P11. P10. Price is entering the pits. He's in P12. We think he'll come out just behind you. The guy ahead is dodgy. Janssen, car number 5, and their rating is 3.7. Connor is pitting from P6. He should come out a little way behind you.
It's called respect.
You're reeling Janssen in. The gap is 0.9.
One to green this time by Aiden. Been.
It might flip over once you pass the line because you never want to cross the line like after the yellow came out.
Connor's getting closer. The gap's
Outside. Clear up top. Outside, outside. Clear up top.
P11.
Outside, outside. You're all clear high.
I am not going to take them out. Don't worry. I want to, but I'm not.
Connor is pitting from P11. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. Alright Matthew, you're reeling. Price in. The gap is 0.8.
Getting ready to go on the green.
Or along.
The gap behind is now 0.4. P10.
Got a car to your outside. Clear outside.
The guy ahead is Michael, car number 15.
Got a car outside. Clear high.
P11.
Outside. You're all clear high. Outside. Outside clear.
P12.
Trying to avoid him.
P11. The gap to Michael ahead is now 1.4. The gap to P1 behind is now 4.9 seconds. One lap ahead. The track temp's increasing. It's now 87 Fahrenheit. Forster, car number 1, is now in the lead. Last lap time was at 15.5. The gap to 10th position. Ahead is now 1.4. The gap to P10 in front is now 1.3 seconds.
Really?
2 to go. The gap to P1 behind is now 1.3 seconds. One lap ahead. 10th position. You're reeling. Michael, in. The gap's now 1.0 seconds. Two laps remaining. The gap to Backman behind is now 0.
Got a car outside. Clear outside.
White flag, last lap.
Outside, outside. Clear outside. Got a car outside. A car on both sides, 3 wide. Clear all around.
We've got damage. Forster took the win. The driver in front's got a bad reputation. Backman, car number 12. C licence. P9. Well done, mate. That's the finish. Good result. That's the end of the session.
Yeah, it was totally my fault. Yep, that was totally my fault. I will take that blame. Oh. Still got safety rating, good. Ooh, and I went up too. Nice. Alright. Okay, guys, I got some time here. Oh, not those. No way. I will not run those. Well, yeah. Alright, be right back, boys. And it's on there. Okay.
The pit lane speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Just done a 13.6. just done a 13.3. Only 2 more laps of fuel. Good lap, that's your best in the session. That lap was a 13.3. Good lap, that's your quickest today. In this lap, box this lap, please Matthew. Your lap time was 13.3. You're less than a tenth off your best. You've just done a 13.3. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. You're currently 0.1 off your best. That lap was a 13.3. You're now 0.1 off your best. That lap time was 13.3. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best. Your lap time was at 13.6. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. You're currently 0.3 off your best. That was a 13.3. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best. That was a 13.5. You're now 0.3 off your best. That last lap was at 13.4. This is the last lap of fuel. You're currently 0.1 off your best. Your last lap time was at 13.5. You're now 0.2 off your best. You've just done a 13.5. That puts you 0.3 slower than your best. You've just done a 13.5. You're currently 0.2 slower than your best. That lap was at 13.6. That puts you 0.3 off your best. You've just done a 13.6. You're now 0.3 off your best. That was a 13.5. You're currently 0.3 slower than your best. That lap was a 13.6. You're now 0.3 off your best. Your lap time was 13.6. That puts you 0.3 off your best. You've got 1 gallon left. Your lap time was at 13.6. You're now 0.4 off your best. That lap was a 13.9. You're currently 0.7 slower than your best. Your lap time was 13.5. That puts you 0.2 off your best. That lap time was 13.3. You're now 0.1 off your best. That lap was at 13.3. You're less than a tenth off your best. You've just done a 13.3. You're less than a tenth of a second off your best. That lap time was 13.3. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best. Your lap time was at 13.3. You're less than a tenth off your own pace. That lap was at 13.2. That's your best lap in the session. That was at 13.4. You're currently 0.1 off your best. That lap time was 13.6. That puts you 0.3 off your best. You've just done a 13.5. You're now 0.3 off your best. That was a 13.3. You're currently 0.1 slower than your best. That last lap was a 13.3. You're now 0.1 off your best. Your lap time was 13.4. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best. Your last lap time was at 13.4. You're currently 0.1 off your best. Just done a 13.4. You're currently 0.2 off your best. That lap was a 13.3. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best. That lap time was 13.4. You're now 0.2 off your best. You've just done a 13.4. You're currently 0.2 off your best. That last lap was at 13.5. You're now 0.3 off your best. Your lap time was 13.4. That puts you 0.2 slower than your best. Your last lap time was at 13.5. That puts you 0.2 off your best. That lap was at 13.6. You're now 0.3 slower than your best. You've just done a 13.6. You're currently 0.3 off your best. just done a 13.5. You're now 0.2 off your best. Your lap time was at 13.6. That puts you 0.3 off your best. That was a 13.5. You're currently 0.3, slower than your best. That lap was a 13.7. That puts you 0.5, slower than your best. That lap time was 13.5. You're now 0.3 off your best. That was a 15.1. You're currently 1.8 seconds off your best. That lap was at 13.5. That puts you 0.3 off your best. That last lap was at 13.4. You're currently 0.1, slower than your best. Your lap time was at 13.3. You're less than a tenth off your best. Your last lap time was at 13.2. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. That lap was at 13.2. You're less than a tenth off your best. Just done a 13.3. You're now 0.1 off your best. You've just done a 13.3. You're now 0.1, slower than your best. That was a 13.5. That puts you 0.3 off your best. That lap time was 13.5. You're currently 0.2 off your best. That was a 13.3. You're currently 0.1 off your best. That lap was a 13.3. You're now 0.1 off your best. Your lap time was 13.4. That puts you 0.1 slower than your best. You've just done a 13.5. You're currently 0.3 slower than your best. That lap was at 13.4. That puts you 0.2 off your best. That lap time was 13.4. You're now 0.2 off your best. was a 13.4. You're currently 0.2 slower than your best. You've just done a 13.5. That puts you 0.3 off your best. Your lap time was at 13.4. You're now 0.2 off your best. That lap was at 13.4. You're currently 0.2 off your best. Your lap time was 13.4. That puts you 0.2 off your best. Your last lap time was at 13.4. You're now 0.2 slower than your best. That was at 13.5. That puts you 0.2 off your best. You've just done a 13.5. You're currently 0.3 off your best. That was a 13.4. You're now 0.2 slower than your best. That lap time was 13.6. That puts you 0.3 slower than your best. You've just done a 13.6. You're currently 0.3 off your best. That lap was a 13.5. You're now 0.3 off your best. That last lap was a 13.7. You're now 0.5 off your best.
Alright.
Front right, 74%. Front left, 92%.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 10 more laps in, boys. Make it 100.
That lap time was 13.3. You're less than a tenth off your own pace. You've just done a 13.3. You're currently 0.1 slower than your best. Your lap time was 13.2. You're less than a tenth of a second off your best. Your last lap time was at 13.2. You're less than a tenth off your best. That lap time was 13.3. That puts you 0.1 off your best. That was 13.3. That puts you 0.1 off your best. That lap was at 13.3. You're currently 0.1 off your best. Your lap time was at 13.4. You're now 0.2 slower than your best. Just done a 13.4. You're now 0.2 slower than your best. You've just done a 13.4. That puts you 0.1 off your best. Last lap was at 13.3. You're currently 0.1 off your best. That lap time was 13.4. You're currently 0.2 slower than your best. That lap was at 13.4. That puts you 0.2 off your best. That was at 13.4. You're now 0.2 off your best. That lap was at 13.4. You're currently 0.2 off your best. You've just done a 13.5. You're now 0.2 off your best. That lap time was 13.4. That puts you 0.2 slower than your best. That lap was at 13.6. You're now 0.4 off your best. Your last lap time was at 13.5. That puts you 0.3 off your best. That was 13.5. You're currently 0.2 slower than your best. Your lap time was 13.5. You're now 0.2 off your best. Your lap time was at 13.7. That puts you 0.5 slower than your best. That was at 13.5. You're currently 0.3 off your best. That lap time was 13.6. That puts you 0.4 slower than your best. right, 75%. Front left, 92%.
$39. That's not bad. $89. Not bad, boys.
The leader has just done a 14.7.
Wow.
The leader has just done a 14.6. Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Fastest lap for Bats, 14.6. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. V13. V13. You're now 1.5 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 16.0.
Got a car low inside. You're clear inside.
You're currently 1.4 off the pace. That last lap was a 16.0. just done a 15.9.
That car's big. Holy man.
You're now 1.6 off the pace. That lap was a 16.1. The car ahead has just done a 15.6. The guy behind has just done a 15.8. V.4.5. That lap was a 16.2.
Car down low. Clear down low.
You're currently 1.6 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 16.2. That was a 16.4. V.15. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 15.7. V.16. That puts you 1.7 off the pace. That lap time was 16.3. That lap was a 16.4. That puts you 1.8 seconds off the pace. Your last lap time was a 16.3. Okay, Matthew, you've used half your fuel. Place. You're currently 1.9 off the pace. You've just done a 16.5.
Car inside. You are all clear low.
17th place. P17.
Big setup, you get what you get.
Right front, 75%. Left front, 88%.
27 cars, 3 probably go home. Yeah, okay. It's alright. $27 cars. Alright. I'm 5th. Oh. Okay.
The leader has just done a 15.1.
Church is in here again. That's alright.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 82 Fahrenheit. That's a new fastest lap for Tom, 15.0. That's a new fastest lap for Tom, 14.7. 7th position. V.4.5, you're now 1.0 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was 15.8. Minutes to go, 2 minutes. You're now 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace. Okay, Matthew, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. V16, that's your best lap in this session. That puts you 1.0 off the pace. That lap time was 15.7. Front right, 130 Fahrenheit. Front left, 116 Fahrenheit. The guy behind has just done a 15.8. Checker flags out, P19. That's the end of the session. P19.
I look 26 cars, so I gotta get rid of 2. Okay. At least there's no even prices. Alright.
Okay, Matthew, we've got 2 laps to get the job done. The leader has just done a 15.2. The leader's just done a 15.1. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 81 Fahrenheit. The leader has just done a 15.1. The leader's just done a 14.8. P12. That was a 15.5. P17.
There I go, down, down, down. Oh, not bad. Alright.
That's the end of the session. P18.
Oh, wow. Race starting 6th. Okay.
The track temp is 80 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 84. Okay, Matthew, should do well here. We're optimistic we can finish in the top of 5. This is a rolling start.
You want to say that again, Christopher? I didn't hear you.
So it looks like they're taking 22 for the feature, so 5 of us are going home.
Nope.
Pace car speed is 37 miles per hour.
So 3 of us are going home.
All right, I was just looking at the rules. I got 7, 7, 7, and 1. But yeah, maybe their rules are written out wrong.
That 1 will change when you run the constant.
Right on. I don't normally run the 410s, so I'm trying to figure them out.
Yeah, with the tour here, they'll run 7, 7, and 7, and then they'll take the top, whatever, to make a 24 car field. Just for the tour. Yeah, that's just for this tour. When you run the World Outlaws and stuff, that's totally different.
Stay calm, focus.
Right on. Yeah, they don't normally pack as many people into a race in those, do they?
Top 18.
Green,
Good
green,
luck,
green.
man.
You've got 1 gallon left. The strength of field is 1810 laps. The track temp is 79 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 84. Rolling start, get ready. Race car speed is 37 miles per hour. Okay, Matthew, stay calm, focus. Go, go, go! 1 gallon remaining. Winter has retired.
Alright. Hydrogen here. Wow. Alright.
We should do well here. We're expecting you to finish in the top 5. Field strength is 1800. The track temp is 79 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 84. Okay, rolling start. We need to follow car number 11 in the inside column. The pace car speed is 37 miles per hour. Catch up to car number 11. Get ready, mate. Go. We're damaged.
Inside. Clear down low.
P8.
Really?
Alright, Matthew, the next car is D's, car number 16, B license, and their rating is 1.6. Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt our pit exit estimates. Right behind, D's. Right front, 113 Fahrenheit. Front left, 112 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
New fastest lap for Cook, 16.1. Fastest lap for Cook, 16.1. Fastest lap for Miller, 16.0.
Tap in. And what he did with my tire, I couldn't steer it. Alright. Get those once in a while.
Cook has taken the win.
And let's just connect. Two people, so we're up to 25 cars. One going home. Alright.
The track temp is 77 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 83. Strength of field is 1800. Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number 22 in the inside column.
Yeah.
The pace car speed is 37 miles per hour.
Needs a B class. Should be one. Let's have some fun. Don't make it, I got tomorrow.
Okay, Matthew, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Green, green, green.
Hold your line inside, clear inside. Outside, you're all clear high. Outside, outside, you're all clear high.
V4. The next car is Merit, car number 22, B license, and their rating is 1.2. The leader has just done a 16.2. V4. You've just done a 17.9. That's your best lap in this session. The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1. Half distance, fuel looks good. Alright Matthew, the next car is Cooper, car number 17, and their rating is 1.6. The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. You've just done a 17.6. The gap to P1 behind is now 4.6, 1 lap in front. The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds. Two laps remaining. Jackson is the winner. White flag, one more lap.
Got a car to your outside. Clear outside.
P4. And there's the finish. Well done. Good result. That's the end of the session.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
Hey, number 7, the car behind you doesn't like you. He called you gay.
Oh yeah, top 3.
No, I didn't.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. 35
Did
laps.
not make it. Oh man.
Just figured I'd let you know. He called you a couple racial slurs too.
That's right.
This is a rolling start.
Okay, well.
All I heard was the car behind
I
you.
got tomorrow.
The base car speed is 38 miles per hour.
Like bad words, but I just really didn't want you to enter the race because I wanted to start 7th. Love you.
I didn't enter you 10th, you jackass.
He was calling you racial slurs.
My bad. I just wanted to start 7th. I never said any of that, but okay.
Well, that's it, boys. I'll have to run tomorrow. No big deal. Alright. See you guys in the morning. Or see you guys tomorrow.